Okay, I'm gonna use this sweet color to make the sofa. It's Valentine's Day. I mean, this is especially for Valentine. So instead of sitting on the wherever, so I'm gonna make a sofa for it. And this is actually 5-ply cotton yarn. So I'm gonna make a 2-seater sofa. I'm not gonna make 2 sofa. I'm gonna make one big 2-seater sofa. So now, let me show you. You're gonna start off by making a chain 9. I'm still using the same hook, 3.5 mm hook. Okay, this is a knot, just my habit of making a knot. Then I'm going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you're going to go to the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook. This is the first stitch. This is the second stitch. You go into the second stitch from the hook and start to do single crochet. So you should have 8 of it. Oops, did I? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, count wrongly. No wonder, I thought I have extra 1. Okay, you should have 8. Oops, you should have 8 stitches. Oops, sorry. Oh gosh. Did I make you feel dizzy? Okay, then you're gonna turn the work. Once I turn the work, I am not going to chain 1. I am going to go straight to this first stitch here and continue to do my single crochet. Actually, if you want to do half double crochet, you can, but make it consistent. If you're gonna do half double crochet, you're gonna do half double crochet for the whole sofa. Mine I'm going to do in single crochet. So the whole sofa will be in single crochet. This is the critical part. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 7. You make sure every row you have the same number of stitches. If not, the last one here normally is the tricky one. You might not know whether the last one is the stitch that you should do. Okay, here you should do up to 4 rows. I'll come back to you once I have 4 rows of this. So this is considered 2 rows. Then again, you're gonna do that for 4 rows. Once you have 4 rows, it looks like this. Here, you're going to chain 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6. Okay, I'm gonna chain 17. And again, same thing, you're going to do single crochet until the end of the row. You go to the second stitch from your hook and you do, oops, oh, and you just do single crochet until the very end. Let me see, should I do it on the hem side? Because you have to reach here. No, you can actually. You just I think it makes no difference. Okay, you just go to the second stitch from the hook and you do single crochet all the way. So which means you should have 16 plus 8 stitch in this row. This is one seat. You're gonna make 2 of these to make a 2-seater sofa for our lovely couple. So once you reach here, I would normally just go through this stitch, the 2 strand, and continue to do single crochet like this. So you just build and you will get something like this. So here so this is from row 1 to row 4, then this is row 5 until row 13, and then 14 until 17. So all in, you should have 17 rows. Here you have 4, here you have 4. I will put the written pattern in the description box below. Okay, I've come to the last stitch here. Just let me leave a long tail for sewing. So from here to here, row 1 to row 4. Here is row 5 until row 13. And then 14 until 17. So you make 2 of the same length. Okay, let me pull this first. First, I would have to, this one you can either bring it this side or the other side, depending on which side you want it to be the front. So let me just add a marker here. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this should be with this. 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Should be on this 3rd stitch here. Then from here until here, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here are 8 stitches because there's 8 stitches here. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is the one. This is with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is with this because we have 8 stitches here. Here and here. 2, 4, 6, 8. And here should be here, like this. So leave this outside and hide this inside. So this side, same thing, from here until here should be 8 stitches because the length here is 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the one. Then you can count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is 8. Then once it's bent this way, and this is until here. And of course you will need a bit of stuffing. This bends here and this bends here. I must follow this line here. This is the line that then you make sure you join with this edge here. Then you will have one cushion. So which means this yarn here, I should start from the back here. So here, 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 and here. And I'll make sure that when I sew, it's like 3/4 way before I add stuffing. Oh, I'm here, so I just bring my needle here, and let me see, I should start from here. Oops. Okay. It's okay if this hides inside. So which means I should make one stitch here. Oops. Don't pull too tight because I lazy to work my way. Actually, you can work your way here. Just lazy, so so you make sure it pulls nicely. And you fill up this space here. I'm going to sew this way. And this way. And you can't really see the stitches. It's underneath. So if you have marker, it's best that you add marker in all the corners so that when you are sewing, it won't kind of run. If not, one side will be too much, too narrow, or too thick or too thin. So this stitch should go with this stitch. So that is how I stitch. And you see this part here, you can't see the stitches. So you remove the marker. And from here, it's easy. I just take you can either take both loops and both the loops like this, or you can just take the front loop, the back loop and the front loop and the back loop. It looks way better. Now you can see the lines. If you're using both loops, you will see a line like this. You will see a line like this, but now I'm using the back loop from here and the front loop from here. There, you can't see the stitch at all. There, it looks like the whole thing you just crochet with no stitch, no sewing there. And you see the sides, it looks way better. So you do this for both. this and this, because this is one seater. I'm gonna make two seater like this, two seater, and the back, so that both of them can sit on it, I hope. I'm not too sure. I think so. The girl, I'm not too sure. Maybe I have to hide the skirt a bit. Actually, the girl is not that big, it's just that the skirt is wide. So I'll come back to you once I'm almost there and show you how I add stuffing inside. Okay, I have joined from here to here. So now I need to join this part. So before I do that, I just add stuffing. Make sure you plumb it up. And here should be with this. So continue to sew all around, and you will get something like this. I do not want to cut this yet because I might need to do some sewing, so I just leave it. So you're gonna make two of this like this, so this become two-seater. You can either make it this way or this way. So the back, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna make it, but I'll show you. Then later we can actually measure and see if it fits. Let's see if two of them can sit here. Yep, I think so. Two-seater. So should it be this way or this way? This way I think the chair would be smaller. I think I should do it this way so that the chair become bigger. Now the problem is the back panel of the chair. So let me get this done first. I'll show you how to crochet the back part. Okay, now before I do the back panel of the sofa, it's going to be a two-seater like this. So you take a look and see which part is the one that you think is pretty, it look better, because you see here you can see the stitches. So which side do you think look better? Maybe like this. This stitch here, I can actually bring it to just about any corner. I just want a long tail. Okay, this is no connection. This is where the joint is. So that when I sew it together like this, because normally the sofa looks like this with the back panel, and this time round I'm gonna make it into two. So I definitely have to make a few stitches here so that when I make the back panel, this does not move about. It stays nicely like this. So that's why this tail here is very important, because I need to make few stitches here. Okay, maybe I'll use this one. Let me see the line, is it the same? Yep, I think I would use the one here. So I'll make a few stitches here, you know, from here. Whoops, it's kind of difficult to hold it. Let me see. Should make few stitches here like this, if possible. Make it in a way that you can't see the stitches, but it's joined together like a two-seat chair. So I think this is the best way. Let me see if you can see the stitches. I think this should be okay. There's still a line here to see there is 2 stitch. Oh no, I joined here. I think I'll join this together, which means I should take the stitch, the back loop from this side and the front loop from the other side, so that it minimize the stitching. I mean, so that it doesn't show like I had stitched them together. And I think for this so far, it's best that you stitch it together instead of gluing it together. If you glue it together, I'm not sure if it works. Or you really have to press it down to wait for it to dry up. So you see it does not show. The stitches does not show. That's what I want. So that it does not really show that I've made stitches. Okay, so I'll continue and I'll come back and show you the back panel. Okay, I've joined the two together. You can't remove it. So at least when I sew the back panel, this won't move. I leave the tail because I might need it to sew the back panel. Oh, this is the front, because this part looks nicer. So this is the front of the sofa, and this is the stitch part that is hidden behind. So now to make the back portion, I'm gonna start by making a knot. This is just my habit of making a knot. And once you have a knot, you're gonna do 25 single crochet. Twenty-three, 24, 25. So once you have 25 single chain of 25, you go to the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook, this is the first stitch, this is the second stitch, and you start to do single crochet. Until here. So you should have 24 single crochet. So every row you should have 24 stitches. So now I'm gonna turn my work, and when I turn my work, I do not chain one. You stop here, you turn your work. I don't chain one. I just go straight to this first stitch and do my next row. So I'm going to work on the back loop. This is the back loop. Go to the back loop and start to do your single crochet. So you're going to have 24 stitches in every row, and every row you're going to start only on the back loop. You turn your work, go to the back loop and start to do your single crochet. So for a single sofa, you need 26 rows of this, 26 rows. So now I have 2 so far, so I think I will need 52 rows. So once I have about 52 rows, I'll come back to you. I'll measure and see if it can fit until here. If it can't, then I'll do maybe 1 or 2 more rows. It depends. So I'll come back to you once I am at the end of 52 rows. And you do this gap here, this one gap is 1 row. like this. This is 1, 2. This is my second row. You're gonna see this line here. So every time you see a line, that is 1 row. So you're gonna make 52 rows. I'll come back to you once I have 52 rows. Okay, I've come to the last stitch here, 52 stitches, 52 rows. If you see something like this, this is the first row. If you see something like this is 2 rows. So this is 1, this is 2. So here is 3, so 2, 4, 6. But if you count this way, this is a 2 row. So you can count as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 52 stitches. 52 rows, not 52 stitches. And I did fold it into 2 and try it on the seat, and it really fits. It really fits. So now all I have to do is sew it onto the seat here. Let's see. So this part here, I'm just gonna pull this out right out. I think it's best that I sew the bottom first. Just make a few stitches here at the bottom so that it stays, and then this part here I will just weave it in here. So, and I'll use the balance yarn from the cushion here and sew it onto. Let's see where I have the most yarn. Okay, for this one, I'll just bring it to the inside. Instead of it dangling out like this, just bring it to the inside. Depending which side you want to be the inside. Mine, I want this side to be the inside because when I was about to complete the row of yarn, there's a knot there. So I just leave this knot, just leave it, and you just crochet and let this be the back. So it's gonna be like this. Oh, here too. And sometimes you have stuffs like this, but it's okay because one side of this will face the inside here when I stitch. Okay, so now let me stitch up this piece first so that it's easier to sew onto the seat, onto these 2 seats. So I think I should make a stitch like this. Let's see if I should stitch the end here as well. So the cushion wouldn't have a hole, right? Okay, maybe I'll just stitch up here. This time I'm just going to use the back loop and the front loop. And once I'm done here all the way, I will go in and come out here and do this side until this side. Then sew it onto the sofa, sew it onto the seats. I really have a very long tail here, so I guess this is enough to sew this onto the cushion. on the seats. So I'll come back to you once I have this nicely fastened. And our couple will have a lovely sofa to sit on. Now they're sitting on the table. So this is optional. If you do not want to, you can just let it sit on your desk or your shelf or on your book. So I'll come back to you once I have this nicely fastened and show you how a sofa look like. I just want to show you how I'm sewing this. I don't think you can use glue. It wouldn't look nice. Here I've sewed you fold it and you sew the two sides together so it won't come off. And now I'm gonna sew it around here to make this cute sofa. So actually it would fit nicely if you do 52 rows. It would fit nicely. So what I do is you put it on the side here and you make a few stitches here like this. Make a few stitches here. Then I am going to, let me see, maybe one more stitch onto the cushion like this. So in order for this part here, hopefully it won't come off like this, I would go up here. Since I did from here to here, because I forgot that I'm supposed to sew here first, I sew here 2 stitch to make it whole. Then I go upwards here. So this one, I am going to make it go to the bottom here. And you pull tight, not too tight. Hopefully it won't show. See, it doesn't show. And now I'm gonna stitch all the way here. You can stitch here, here. I mean, if you pull too tight, you will find that here you have extra. See? So actually you do not have extra. Pull it nicely and it's just nice. So when you sew here, be careful. If you pull too tight, you pull too much, and here you will have extra. You will have too much here. So you make sure it's here, and this side here, push it in nicely. So it will look like a sofa. Or just to safeguard, you can make a few stitches here first with another yarn. Make a few stitches here so that it kind of stick to it, and the rest is you just continue to sew here because you know this is fixed. Okay, so I'll come back to you. I think this is fun and lovely to make. You can make this for your Barbie doll as well, or your other amigurumi, or you can even put your phone here. Okay, I shall make some stitches here first before I continue. Okay, I've sewed it nicely. No sign of stitches. I don't think you can glue it because it might not stick. You still need to stitch. So look at that. And here you can actually pull it a bit and bend it. So it looks like a sofa like this, or a sofa like this. So it's up to you. And let's put our couple there. It's supposed to sit like this. This one sits like this. Oops. Lucky for me, the skirt match. Do you think they could be close enough to kiss? Oh, okay. I have to use my hand. Let me see. Does that look like a kiss to you? So hope you like this pattern. Ain't they cute? Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you think this is cute, please share and put your comment in the comment section. Share this to as many people as possible so that many more can make a lovely couple like this. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next post. Bye for now.